had a long way to do for you, so, sorry.
Okay, well,
But I did practice like this weekend, stuff, because it's loud. It's loud in the back, it's just crazy. And you would be like, you need to get in a quiet room, I already know what you're gonna tell me, and I send them to you, so I'm like. I just like that.
all right, me too. Okay, so let's see the poem. You want to start from like where we were? Oh, we got all the exercises I did. Oh, I have a present for you. Turns out I had two of these. This is a great book for you because it's got, it, you know, it goes through all the stuff and has a lot of little ditties that are fun to play and stuff. It's I think I got it on eBay, so that's why it's awesome. Mine, those aren't my markers.
Okay, perfect, thank you.
I didn't even know I had two copies of it. So,
Yeah.
that was like,
So I was just been doing, so this is kind of how to show you my paper of what I worked on. Bye.
have a nice Thanksgiving, Danielle. Thanks. Enjoy your, don't forget, you did text me.
I will.
Okay, great.
Okay, so that's what I've been, I try not to put too many exercises, minimize the time on the.
A lot. Okay, so you're gonna play poems, so you didn't get much time to practice, so we're going right into poem, is that what you should?
No, I think that we should just probably, since it's so close to juries and we don't have.
Yeah, that's what I just said, we're gonna do poems.
Yeah.
We'll do both. Is that what I just said?
I can see that, we did.
Okay, this time, sure. I know what's coming out.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a pencil. Okay. So do you want to start from, we went over.
You tell me where you want to start. What needs most?
Honestly, I feel like the Pimoso.
Okay.
I'm having a hard time posting, I think the way you want me to, like every two, it feels like I'm dragging it out, like I'm not. Like I was able to do every like 2 bar or 1 bar, but you want me to do the 2 bars. So. So is it just extending that first note on that?
I mean, a little bit, that's a little bit overdone, but that's the idea, yeah.
Because I feel like I'm not,
That sounds, I mean, it sounded pretty
that
good.
sounded fine, okay. Is that okay? Okay, hold on, that's fine. And then I think where we had left off was, last week was, right here. Okay. Oh yeah, okay, I need a breath somewhere in after J, so J, because the next breath, I don't have any breath marked until like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bars in.
Well, okay, a couple of things. So, first of all, you're playing it pretty loud and heavy, but,
Okay.
but the pulses are kind of overdone.
Overdone?
You get the idea now,
Okay.
so which is good.
Okay.
So I don't know, you know, here, when you come. How much time are you taking to get a better breath of air? That would be the first thing I'd look at. So you come up here. I mean, I can make it, you can make it.
Okay.
But it all depends on this, on how much you're breathing before that. Okay, it's not gonna be more elegant then. So you start to slow down a little bit. Just a little bit there.
And then just fix it off tempo.
Yes, right. Okay, are you taping this? Okay, where are you in the tape right now?
5 minutes in.
5 minutes,
5:50.
5:50. Okay, so that's where you're gonna listen to this area, but, so it's kind of like, nope, we're going back to what we were doing. So you can take more time, it's more elegant and you can take more time. And if you listen to that, I think you'll, over and over again, you'll get sort of a better idea. It's not perfect, but it gives you the idea.
Yeah,
Okay. So again, you've got to know that how to taper better. I don't see you close your mouth. That's no, I see your jaw go back. Your jaw should come up and forward to close it off. That's what you're supposed to do. Because otherwise your pitch goes lower if you do it the other way. So that's going to be, and then don't hit it very hard at all. T-shirt. You did it right, sorry. A little bit longer. Da 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 da. No, just come here. But then I hear you go. Just very lightly. Yeah. So you have to listen to that, I think. No, you gotta be in time. Yeah, da 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 da. I have an arrow over my last 3 notes of that, so this comes out. Yeah, you're shortening this out. Hold it longer. Right. Something like that. Okay. Big breaths in between. Okay. Okay. This is not great. Are you joking? I mean, you have to move your pinky. It's like just use the two. And I don't know. I usually use both of these guys. Yeah, because you turn around pretty slowly. Okay, again, good. Crescendo. well, because, you wanna, I mean, you don't have to kick that stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, but that's, you're not getting off, whatever. You have to have that in time with what you're doing.
So Dr. Now wanted me to, well, on the runs, she was suggesting me to kind of like hold out the first note of, so like a.
Right, but when you not do that, then you're getting way off.
Yeah.
Because you're holding it. Right there, what is that right now in your
11.
just places for you to just listen to it. But no, I think if you hold it, you're gonna be way behind, which is what's happening. You're way slow off the mark, and you don't wanna do that. Yeah, you cannot leave it without Jimmy. Vibrate. Yeah, make sure you close off. It's gonna be good. Yeah, okay. Do you wanna go on, Jane?
Yeah, so this is just where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try to make it without dying, so.
Yeah, but see, this is, I can tell why you're not gonna do it, because you're not breathing right. You go. And I'm completely filled in there.
Okay, sorry.
The biggest breath comes after the second one. Da-da-da-da-da-da, da. See, you did.
Yeah, well, because I just took the breath right before so I am full and I just barely was
You don't need, you shouldn't be full there. That's what I'm saying, it's a smaller breath. Oh, sorry. You're working off yourself, but that's still not right.
Okay.
You're taking, tell you what, don't breathe the first time, just breathe the second time. Let's try that. Yeah, I see you wait, and I'd like to see you do this. I'm having always in motion with my air. This again will make a big difference. Not right, they're two the same thing. No, that should be. Yeah, it doesn't have to be overdone, but you have.
Which is bigger than, the second one bigger?
Oh, yeah. It happens the first time around too. And you
Yeah.
also did that, like,
Okay.
right there. You were able to make it breathing more.
Yeah, I was, okay.
Yeah, I think at that point. Sorry. That's someplace I pulse.
Like feet?
No. I'm just going from here. Just falling into it. Sorry, that's all right.
Okay.
Just kind of you do it, you kind of just fall right into it.
Right.
Okay, so, okay, couple things, that breath doesn't work. That one, you changing that one after the G sharp? That, the one that you took after the B doesn't work, you should be able to make it through.
Which one?
Third to last line, first measure, you took a breath before the run.
Oh, okay.
I don't think that really, I don't think you should need to do that. Yeah, I make it lighter than that.
Okay.
You're playing the natural. That's it. Yeah, that was correct. Okay, all right, but then this has to be. All of a sudden you take a real slow tempo, it's actually pretty
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah, don't forget your company.
Yeah.
Yeah, I make the rest though. Sorry.
That's my nemesis right there, that one bar. It makes me crazy.
Yeah, I really want to time when you start. Da, da, da,
Okay.
da, da. Yeah, that's just clumsy. You try to do 2 fingers. Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Yeah.
But it has to be whatever you're doing here. You do it, they don't look at the music.
Should that be just one finger, or is it think easier for true?
I do both. They're connected fingers, so usually they want to move together. This isn't great. Yeah, that's correct. I feel like you don't know it that well, so 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at the end of your trill, don't do the window.
Okay. It actually probably descended.
Okay,
When we start from,
same place.
okay.
So then they have to, those don't feel like, those are kind of, almost feel like race notes or something. It's, if you add an extra note for a while, you get, because you're going. You try that?
That one?
Yeah, right. You can add maybe one, yeah. Just like, you won't speed it up then if you're doing that, so. Are you using the middle finger for this? You tried that? Is that what you do? Well, you might find it easy. Yeah. I don't use it, but to me, you're having an issue with that, so it might be easier.
You're not gonna practice it.
Yeah, I mean, it may not be better for you, I don't know, but regardless of what you have to do, you have to go. Yeah, so that you have that, and you want to stay loud. Sorry. Are you getting softer?
Yeah.
Make a decision.
I'm getting softer.
Okay, all right, that's fine. Okay, let's take it again from the computer. I feel like you're rushing it. Like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I don't think you're counting yet. I think you're good. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 1. You say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Say it again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. The last one, the second measure, don't think of it as a 2, think of it as a 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, say it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, but you're accessing the 3, which makes me think. It makes me feel like you're taking a quarter note on the first beat. It is a quarter note, but well, it's part of a triplet, I think, where the others are. Da 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 da. Play it without grace now. You good? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's your tendency, the 2 sharp tends to come early. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there you go. Again. Okay, how do we do? You can almost get a breath in there.
Just there.
Oh, yeah, I go to the E, but you know, whatever. I also feel like you're getting softer as you go up. Okay. the B comes in way too early. Da, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. It was a good idea to accent that 3. I don't know.
Well, the only reason I was accenting the 3 is because it's the beginning of the, like, so the escalation.
Yeah, I don't really think it is. I mean,
Like, it's, yes. So, like,
yeah, I mean, I connected a lot to the G sharp though, you know. 1, 2, da, 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 da. 1, 2, da, 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 da. So that's what, I don't know, whatever, doesn't matter, as long as you get to work. Okay, once more. Yeah, those should be shorter. Da, 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 da. Not those, not those. I'm sorry, I wasn't clear. It's the 8th, that's the 8th. It's kind of like.
Except for the F sharp, right?
Da, 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 da.
Because the F sharp I kind of had long, so I could lead into that soprano.
That is an amateur, totally amateur thing to do. Please don't ever do it.
You had me do that.
No, I didn't.
It's hard.
If I told you to mark that, then you marked it, you misunderstood what I was
You did
saying.
again.
I would never, ever do that. Once you started an amateur does it, because they want it to, you know, once you start the length of a note, especially in a run like that, you keep that length. I may have asked you to accent it more or to give it more weight or something, but certainly not length. I would
Okay.
not have done that. So maybe you thought.
Maybe just speaking it loud, me speaking the tone.
Well, because it's gonna crescendo. But I would.
Okay.
That was not me.
Okay, maybe it was Dr. Ann. It feels like a doctor.
I can guarantee you.
Yeah, because she had me extending like a lot of like words, so like.
Well, I mean, that's because she doesn't feel like you're on the skeleton of it, that you're hitting it. So she's asking you to hold stuff like that to make sure that you're there on it. But that she wouldn't do either, I don't think, because that's the 3rd beat.
Yeah, it's in the middle of the phrase.
Right. Okay, once more. So on these, huh, 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 da, 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 da. Don't do the grace note, right? So what happens to you, Mary, is that she's gonna say to you, hold the E, because you're not playing that E. So what could you do? How could you practice?
Probably play from. Or sorry. Or I could play into. I would play into the E first, right? To get the E.
Well, but see, you can do that on your own all the time. That's not the issue. The issue is, okay, you gotta work on the run,
Yeah.
because that's what it is. So how are you gonna work on it? I guess that's really what I asked.
I feel like the first half is what's kind of. It's the second half of the first part of the run. The turnaround.
Just design an exercise.
Yeah.
Right now. Hey, what are you doing?
Doing the first 3 into it and going to the 1.
But you're playing after that. What are you doing after that?
Just heading to the 1. So,
Okay. All right.
because I know it's because I can do the run on its own, but it's when I'm coming in from the 3 beats before it, and then for some reason it's not reading well. Like it's a transition into the run. Because if I do the run by itself, I can do the run by itself. But it's the transition into the run. So I'm trying to break those 3 and then at least getting those 3 into the 2.
But you can do that too. You went da 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 da. You don't have any problems with that. How are you gonna practice it? That's gonna be, look, you gotta be, again, more creative with it, right? So, sorry. maybe leave out the D sharp
Mhm.
on it. Then work around it. Then maybe you've got to cause your brain to see things and your fingers to feel things in a different way.
Mhm.
So playing it just to that or just playing the run by itself isn't going to help you. What's going to help you is to break it up. Do you saw what I did? Da, 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 da. I went da, 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 D. I left out the D. Then another time I left out everything except for the A and the B. You know, it's like you play around with it that way. Make up something. No, no, no. No, why would you, where do you, okay, here's the thing, we want to stay within our beat, okay, so we're still staying our beat. You went da, 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 and then I don't know what you played, but you should have played the C sharp, B, and A, because that's on the second beat.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, what's it should be C sharp, B, A, on the second beat.
I'm playing 2 to 2.
That's what you do. Now what?
I went,
What is that? Da, 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 the A to B?
uh-huh.
No, don't do that. That's like adding, right now you're gonna play the first 3 notes of both beats and you're gonna stop.
Okay.
Da, 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 da. Yes. Now tell me another one.
But I can do like 2 beats instead of 3.
I don't like that.
I would play, so you always want me to lead into the 1, right? Or find the beats, so. Can you just play like all the way, da 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 da?
No, that's what you've been doing. That's not gonna get you anywhere. So play to beat 1, leave out 2, 3, and 4, and pick up 5 and 6. So they'll lead into 1 again. Da 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 da. Yes. There you go.
Mhm.
Now, what's another one?
See, that's what I was doing. Da 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 da. Gonna be da 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 da.
No, it's not good because you don't have any. You're not hanging on anything.
I could just like da 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 da. So I leave out the D and the B.
Yeah, you didn't sing it right, but yes, that's what the second note. You're gonna leave out the second note, right? Sing it for.
Da 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 da.
Yes, right. That's what I want you to sing it because you didn't sing it right. Dude, no, sing it. There you go. It's 2 and 3. Da 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 da. Say it. Yes, now play that. Yes. Okay, now do it just playing 1, 1, 6, 1, 6. Okay, good. I mean, I'm making it up. So then, now play everything but 1. Da 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 da. playing one, no, it's D sharp, right?
Yeah.
No, you're not gonna play any ones. Da 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 da.
Yeah.
You don't, okay, I guess what's bugging me is you're not giving me any kind of pulsing, so it sounds like you're starting right down the
Yeah.
downbeat, and you don't. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Oh, so you can't do that. Second one is bad. Play it with da 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 da. Up. Well, that was great. Good again. No, you're not playing. One da 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 da. Yeah, see, okay, this is great for you because this is like causing all kinds of issues for your brain. What happens is the pulse becomes what? You have to put more accent or more emphasis on beat two of this. One, one, one. Okay, I want you to say the beats too, like this. One, one. So that's what you get started. One, one, one. Yeah, so you get lost. One, 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 one. Almost. One, 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 one.
Okay.
Yeah, see how it like totally will make your brain a little bit.
Yeah.
So now. Okay, so I think these things will help to screw your brain around. But here's the other thing. Sometimes, and I don't know if this is the case or not, the way your weight is distributed in your hands can cause an issue. So in other words, da 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 da. Do you have more weight here or do you have more weight here? And is that causing some of that issue?
That, you know what that's, because I'm having to shift, I just realized when you said that, like, I'm having to shift over to brace it for the high knee flat. So I am
Well,
shifting.
if pull your thumb back, you shouldn't have to use that, right? You're talking about the 3-point system where you should be able to hold the flute without your thumb is up front. And with your thumb up front there, you can't balance the flute without holding tight with something. We talked about this a long time ago, the 3-point.
I don't think I mean, it's based out basic, but I don't think we talked about it.
We talked about it. That's your thumb port, all that stuff. But I'll just give you a rundown. But here's the thing. If you hold underneath like this, the only way you can balance the flute is to hold here or hold here hard. If you pull your thumb back, so it's pushing forward, like you probably have to move it up for your thumb. I mean, like up here, something like that, But this pushes forward. This pushes back. And your lip is the balancer. So that I can go from a G like this to this, and I have no fingers or nothing, the flute doesn't open. But see, you got your pinky up. I don't even have a pinky up.
And it's a little.
Yeah, because, so what you have to do is you come up a little bit higher there if you can. Pull it, you have to go over here, you wanna be pushing forward. So that you practice it like.
Oh.
Yeah, we have one. Okay. There's something called the thumb port. One of my students got it. Can't remember who it was. It might be Evan. And it allows, it's like a brace, you can put your thumb up against it. But it's good for technique in terms of now, then I don't have to grip one way or the other. I'm not sure.
Because I should like under here with this to brace the.
Yeah, make sure that this isn't getting carried. You don't want your hand on your knot. But you just go right down thumb port. It's the easiest, fastest way to get that.
Okay, yeah.
So the other brain, let's call them brain games, okay? That, I should say that rather than you're not being creative enough. Play some brain games with your stuff on here. That makes it easier. And then you wrote down about this. Instead of just like this. Okay. Do you want to do the bachi or are you good with that?
I think I'm good with that. Okay. The hibachi's good.
Next place?
Let's work on the trills.
Okay.
Just making sure I have them right. So first we're going.
Yeah, that's right. Sure. That's right. Yes, you do.
And then, yeah, I think that's it. And then like the very end, and just transitioning and not like the.
Nose freeze. Have you put nose freeze?
Yeah, I've tried that.
The first thing to check is, are they even? They need to be
Not
there.
really, no. This is definite.
Oh, God, well, there's your problem right
Okay,
there. You can see, you're good, wow, here, let me see. It is a mess down here.
I know. I tell them I need to take it out.
Jesus.
Cause like it clicks a lot here, it's like just, and I think it's just the little pad, not the pads, the forks.
Maybe missing a part back here.
Yeah. So when I even try to get that V, like it's just, everything's so much higher than it, than when I try to go forward.
There's some part that's missing. See, there's a cord that goes right down there. Okay, did you make that part different?
No, I don't.
When?
Maybe sometime after the week we come back.
What about next week? You're off work, you're off.
Oh, I know, but I'm not over here. I mean, I could come over here, but
Yeah.
it's a holiday. Oh, I can talk to them, I'll see
I
what
get a whole week off. Your kids have the week off, so they have that entire week off. Bring on them like pillow. Because,
Okay, so that's just,
oh
okay.
my God, yeah, you're probably missing that part and all of this stuff will be so improved if you get that done.
I definitely need to. There's one like this one right
Here,
here.
Mary, I want you to call him today. Okay. Hopefully he's around because, if he's not around, you gotta figure something else out, right? So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's about it. Because the biggest problem I'm having is right what we were working on. And how is that?
Yeah.
It's that one.
Okay, so 3 points, 3-point system, you can look at that. Not the first person, or anything like that. It's not that hard to develop. I mean, again, the way I always check it, if you do it right, is if you go with a D, but with everything down, basically, it's this, it's nothing, it shouldn't move. Now, they recommend that you try to come a little higher on this one if you can, I don't know why, but anyway, it works. I mean, I don't have a big problem with that, a short thumb. I mean, some people have a longer thumb than I do, but people make it work. So if you go here and everything has to come off your pinky, see your pinky on your right hand side off. You should be able to, it should be able to stay pretty steady so that your fingers can go without, so maybe that will help that.
Yeah, even that placement of the thumb is a lot different than what I'm doing.
Yeah, it will be. And you can take a stamp or a piece of moleskin to remind yourself to put it there. Like I said, the thumb port is a real, it's designed for that, basically.
Oh, that makes so much more sense.
You can, the thumb port has a lip so that your finger can sit right underneath it. But it's definitely could help you out really fast, or you just put a piece of, that's what I did, is I just had a piece, I don't know if thumb port exists.
Yeah, you just put it like.
Yeah, but that way the weight distribution isn't such an issue, and that makes it so much a problem.
Yeah, I think that is exactly, because as soon as you said it, I felt my hands shift, weight like, because I do that whenever.
Yeah, you have to if it's underneath, yeah.
Okay, that makes so much sense.
Yeah.
I'll work on that for sure.
The other thing too is that, I often, you probably saw Evan had one, it's like toilet paper roll or PVC pipe in here. Because if you practice with that, then, you can't go under, because there's no room to go underneath. So, yeah, that's the, okay. Okay,
Yes.
yeah, and I can't strongly suggest strongly suggest that you get your flu fix, because a lot of these issues, I never do till like, it's like right before it, and then they do it, I'm like, oh my God, I should have done this so long ago. Because it can make a huge difference in that, when you're breaking your butt. This note won't come out, and I can't figure out why. Well, because your pad is torn, and it's like, oh, really? I always think it's my fault.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's not.
Yeah, I think it, I
And
know
this case, for sure.
Sure.
Like that.
Yeah, and I have like some over here too, and well, the thing is, I listened to the,